Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. I'm pretty excited. We just got back from the wedding on Monday. I'm pretty excited to see what we can get done. It's been a long couple days trying to get it all sorted. It seems like this is not working as well as we were hoping. So I'm debating if I want to try to figure out a different way to do this. I do kind of want to turn this guy on just to see if it'll pull the tomatoes. Seems like it did, so that's good. I still need to figure out how to turn this off. But I would really like to try to figure out the tier 3 drill setup. Seems to me like we should figure out a way to do some of these quests. So one requires 6 cut of carrot and one requires, oh no, that's the other one that's stupid expensive. That's 1 cut of carrot. How much tomato do we have? 38. Wow, we have a lot of tomato, huh? I'm pretty sure we did all these. We're gonna leave the final 2 to see if they sprout again. Oh, no, apparently that was still sprouting. I don't really care if we sacrifice these. Yeah, that they were all still sprouting. Bah humbug. So that was all carrots. This all tomatoes. Put a carrot there. Alright, so that will give us a bunch of veggies for that, and I'm very curious to see if these ever grow back. I don't think they will though, which is kind of sad. Alright, so nothing there. Just make sure we didn't like lose any vegetables. So if I was to chop you in half, I get 19.4. $9.7. 2.43. Should give us 1.2. Perfect. Can I chop you again? No. But I can go over here, have you do a weight of 1, and then this should be 0.21, which we can make a seed out of. I can do the same thing over here. Just do it again and again and again. Oh, did you just combine? I hope you give us 2 seeds, otherwise I'm going to be quite upset that that just combines on its own. Ah, stupid.
Huh?
So I have to leave you running. So that when I drop you in... Why did that happen? What the heck is going on? Why aren't you picking up what I want you to pick up? Chop you up to the smallest bit. Perfect. Beautiful. And drop you over here.
Huh?
Okay. One 4. Probably want to move that. I stop running into it. Check. This is 1.0. Yep, perfect. And funny enough, those won't actually combine, even though they're kind of hitting each other. They're all just a bunch of separates. You should be 1.14. Perfect. The problem is I have to do this individually because if I let them drop on top of each other, they'll combine up again, which is a problem. This is a great way to get seeds.
Huh?
Because we can finagle a whole seed out of a partial tomato. Beautiful. Go. Now, if I could work it out in such a way, actually that's probably a really good idea. I should put this over here. I could work it out in such a way where I have the cut pieces just go directly into the seed guy. And then I don't have to worry about running this back and forth. That's a great addition I'm going to do. So we're done with the tier 3. I think this is probably enough seeds for now. Got like 6 or 7, which I think is plenty. Because that's like 10 seeds all by itself. Yeah, that's a full contingent of seeds. So that's great. I will think you're also a minor weight. Yeah, perfect. So I will do this. And beautiful. And then we can figure out what each one of these is. You're 18. You're 2.27. I don't mind you combining. And you're 4.5. Perfect. Don't have any carrots. And put all these down in here. And then how much does that weigh now? 15? Yeah, 16. I was actually pretty close. Alright, perfect. So what I'm going to do is bring this cart around. Take a couple of these pipes. Don't know if I have a pickaxe over there, but I definitely don't need a tier 1 pickaxe. I think I have another rake, but I'll just take this in case I don't. Know for a fact I have a hammer over there and a magnet thingy. And we have a bunch of quests from you guys, and I will leave soup bowls. Go. Drive away. Alright, so we're gonna figure out how much more pipes do we need to set up our tier 3 drill. There's our aquifer, nice. Go, and that's a handy little map right there. Forgot all about that. I think it tells us it's right on the tier. So there's a big empty space between the three that we're not even really touching right now. Alright. So that's where the tier 3 material is, with the water. But the question is, how close can I get to that? So let us grab our pickaxe. Is that a tier? Oh, it's a tier 3 rake. Perfect. Do I not have a pickaxe? Oh, interesting. I thought I did have a pickaxe. I have another. I have 2 quests for 3.5. Weight ore. Iron ore. I thought I had a pickaxe. Bunch of logic cables. That is strange. Oh, there's the harvester. So, if I was to hook this up, I'd have to put... Oh no, it's fine actually. Is it? Yeah, it would actually cut out a bunch of pipes. So, I need the hammer to reorganize you. Oh, did I take the hammer out of this place and put it in the other one? No, I couldn't have. I think it's just in the back of my truck, right? Yeah, I saw one back here. I didn't put my pickaxe back here, did I? Because that would be equally silly. But not all that surprising. Oh, I should probably let you turn on. You guys pile up. Beautiful. And then tier 2 harvester. Tier 3 harvester. Now it's interesting because it doesn't have as wide of a mouth, so I'm wondering if it's going to get stuck more. But it does present less of an issue because it doesn't have to go all the way around anymore. Which means I can actually cut out a bunch of this pipe. Which will be quite nice. If I can find my hammer. And save ourselves on a bunch of pipe and conveyors.
Huh? Huh?
I don't mind having an extra conveyor. I'm actually tempted to put a vertical one there in case we ever need to throw more dirt. Actually, no, I need a vertical here, right? So I need a straight. If I wanted to do that, I'd have to put. I'd have to remove you at the elbow. And probably want another elbow.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Probably get away with this T though. Because I'd want.
Huh?
Like that. Means cork here. I just have to live with that drip until I can get another elbow. Which is not the biggest concern for me. But yeah, In the meantime, I could also look into getting a vertical, and then we could have that. All right. That's an iron vein. I'm not as concerned. We have a lot of iron coming in. I would really like to figure out how to do this. I think I have to just slow you guys down. I think you're getting too much pressure, if I'm not mistaken. Another thing I could do is I could actually just put a bunch of straights here. Right? Yeah, and then I could just put a combiner, a merger. Do I have another merger upstairs? I feel like I do. I feel like I have an extra merger just kind of lying around. Did I put you over there? I have a vertical I can use. I can always buy a merger, I guess. I'm not really short on money. I have a merger here. So yeah, if I buy another 2 mergers, I could have one for the gold vein, one for this guy, and then I could have another straight just right here. It's probably not a bad idea. I feel like that's where it ends up, right? Am I hallucinating? Let's take a piece of dirt. I'm gonna put you over here. Oh, yeah, so it's really close. If I just got another belt going here, I'd be all set. Okay, well, I mean, that's totally doable. Matter of fact, actually, could I put a bunch of straights here and then just move these to be straights out and then just have one conveyor belts? That might actually be worthwhile. Do I have a bunch of straights? Do I have enough pipes? Definitely drawing enough up. I don't know where I would have lost my pickaxe, but I guess it doesn't make any difference, does it? We're all pretty good on repairs, that's good. Do I have anything I can just readily make? Gold and cloudnum. Cloudnum, and onyx. 3.5. That one's definitely not easy. That's 900,000 from almost 75,000 weight of iron. That's a lot. That is a crazy amount. How much did we need for another drill? Another drill was 500 clout and 800 core stone. So we have 300 core stone. We have 500 clout. So if I cut you down to 500, just so we know we have it. That's 8. Ooh, was there an 8 weight? 8.5. No, that's 8.5 onyx. 8 cloudnum bar. Oh, perfect. So I need 165 gold. 165 and a half gold. Awesome. I just need... So what do you weigh? Like 57? 66. Perfect. Put you in here. 71, 318. Pour out a bunch of gold. So much gold. A ridiculous amount of gold. Yeah. 48,000. I need 165. And then a one piece. Yeah, perfect. And then a one piece. I'm gonna keep you just in case I need to make something with onyx. 165. Oh. And then I need a one piece. Wow, that is just a crap ton of gold falling in. Oh my goodness. Well, if I needed something to make... Why don't I make some more money while I'm at it? Alright, and then grab the saw. $165.5. Go down here. I can turn you off for a second. So I can dump you out and smelt all this together. That should give us 165.5 clean. Yep. And I need that in slot 1 and this in slot 2. So in the meantime, I can change this to a sword. And that should give us a pretty penny. Yeah, perfect. That is perfect. Perfect for my purposes anyways. I don't need a lot of money. I just need some money. So this should be 165.5. Yeah, nice. And I need that in the first slot. And then you in a second slot. And it needs to be an axe. Put this back. And 165.5. And an 8 weight. Alright, cool. So you're Clyde in Bridgebore. Not that we really need the money, but I figured it's better to have some extra money. 19 cut weight tomato, 17 weight cloudnum bar, 3.5 weight iron. Do we have any iron just laying about? Ooh, you got giant chunks of iron. My goodness. Please let this be like 7. Oh, we'll make do though. We can cut you into 3. Oh no, I can't. I need 4.5. Well, I mean, I'm okay giving you 4.5, which is 1 weight extra, because we're just rolling in iron right now. So, it's not a huge deal. 3.5. Yeah, we know about you. Can I just selectively take all the iron ore? We'll just reintroduce you later. Dang it. So much iron ore. That's 2.71. 4.3. So much iron ore. I should probably just take a bucket. 2.82. Oh man, getting close. Can I put you over here and just collect all the iron? Oh, can it not be stacked on a conveyor belt? Interesting. So the bin cannot be on a conveyor belt. It's good to know. I didn't know that was a thing. Ah, did it again. Here. $2.79, 4.49, 4.62. Oh, actually, I should probably. Dump all that out. Then what I can do is I can just measure each one, put it back in the pan. 4.5. 2.66. 2.58. 4.45. 4.3. Ooh, you're better. Waste less. 2.67. See, if I could find a 7, then I could cut it in half. But right now I'm going to have to sacrifice 2 that are like 4.3. Good enough for me. Actually, I want to save another one that's 4.3. Good enough. Alright, so we're going to put you in this little bucket. And then I'm going to take these guys with us. And that will be the three and a half weights. we need to turn in. You're Herbert at the Bastion Keep. Really wish I could put that in a basket. Take it with me. Uh, 4.5 week cut tomato.
Huh?
There's another 3.5 weight iron ore quest. Did I leave it back at base? $48,000. Go. Maybe running. Three and a half weight. Double check I'm not missing anything. Okay. Cool. So we can turn those in, buy a couple pipes and a better pickaxe. So not having to worry. No, not that we're worrying, but we probably want to buy a tier 3 pickaxe. And a tier 2. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So what I'll do is...
I need something specific.
Yeah, you want something specific. I need to take this sword. Sell the sword.
I ain't doing any refunds here.
That'll help pay for all of our spending. Not that I probably need to cover it, but
I'll trade you for
you
some
wanted the...
guild
Oh, you wanted the onyx one. That's right. And I think we messed it up, didn't we?
Thanks for your business.
I don't think I left a necklace in the back of here, right? Yeah, I think we tried to give it to you and you didn't like it, maybe? I don't remember. I can't be bothered. The one we wanted to turn in was this guy. So you're Bridgeport, you're Clyde, and you want an axe. Clyde, Clyde, Clyde. Clyde. You?
Could do with some
Oh, you're
stone.
Clifford. Clyde.
I reckon Bridgeport was minging before Fabric got.
You? No, I think you're a woman, right? I think your name's Clyde.
I'll trade you for some guild tokens.
Clyde. Alright, well, if we don't find them up here, we'll go back and we'll use the map. The map will tell us. Oh, look at that. Necklaces are up by almost 2%. Alright, how much do we need to buy ourselves a better pickaxe? 1,200. Holy. Holy. Oh, never seen this before. Oh, it's the upper bounds for this. That's cool. I didn't know that was the thing. Are you Clyde?
You reckon you could get this for me?
Oh, you're a whole nother one. Alright, well, let's figure out where Clyde is located then.
Get this for me?
Probably hiding somewhere. Bridgeport. It did say Bridgeport, correct? Yeah. Clyde, Bridgeport.
Hey there.
Clyde. Let me guess, he's the one out there, isn't he? And that counts as Bridgeport.
Come on, Uganda.
Alright, well, if that's the case, then let me buy some pipes.
Hey up, blood.
Hey, up, lad. Did I take my cart? Of course I did. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, let us buy a pallet then.
Take a look at my goods.
Go. I'm just gonna have a pile of pallets. That's nothing new. Got 4,000 tokens, so we do have enough. I need a bunch of turns, I think.
Huh? Huh?
Well, actually, I should probably just do this. Make it easier on myself. This way, if they start falling towards the table, they'll more likely than not just stabilize.
Looking for something?
Alright, and then put a bunch of straights.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
And a pressure tank.
Huh?
Go. That's 5,000.
I got the goods if you got the cash.
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. Oh, I have almost all of them on this pallet.
Huh? 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 Huh?
It's only 3 pipes. Loose. Which I can live with.
Huh?
That should get us started on the drill setup. And then in the meantime, we can also check if that's Clyde. On our way out, which will be great. Pretty excited. Because if that's Clyde, that means we get another 1,000 tokens. We can go back and buy ourselves a pickaxe without even having to worry about it. Fingers crossed. Let you be Clyde.
I'd like you to make
Heck yeah!
Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. That is awesome. Puts us at 5,000. Amazing. So I don't even need to think about it now. I could just buy a pickaxe, tier 2 and tier 3. The only reason I'm buying a tier 2 is because I don't want to mine. I want to try to catch myself from mining too deep into tier 3. And then once we know where tier 3 is, which I think we know, I can try to mine around it.
Looking for something?
Coins. Beautiful.
Thanks for your business.
Okay, and then drive up to this place. It's the tier 3 stuff that I'm concerned about losing, because that stuff costs guild tokens, which we're not abundant in. So I'd rather just be extra careful about the way we're spending those. But if we buy ourselves a really nice pickaxe, I can also look into buying us. I'll probably buy 2 task boards for the farm, because we're abundant in these coins. And what I'd like to do is look into buying one of these pressure tanks. I want to see if that actually makes a difference. Or can it only go up to the intake pipe? That's 2,000. At 5,000, I'm not overly concerned.
Huh?
Nice. Amazing. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff to bring home. Pretty cool. Oop, Alright, so we're bringing it home. Now see, I wish there was a reason to have a safe. Like, I think it'd be really cool if you added a functionality where people steal your stuff or your money grows in a bank. Be really cool if that's one of the things you could like build, is like you renovate the town and you build like a bank and like invest, you know, stuff like that. I think that'd be really cool additions. But I'm not picky. I'm still enjoying the game the way it is, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, yeah, look at that. We had 2 empty pallets right there. Right there. Just staring us in the face. How rude. Acting like they're not totally available. Go. We had 3 pipes to squeeze in. I think I can do it. if I was to...
Huh?
Go, and then one more. So I can carry all this down with us. Nice. Amazing. Oh, you son of a... They sat outside the window, apparently. That's silly.
Huh?
Go. Ah, son of a... Well, I got one of them.
Huh? Huh?
There you go. Got all of them, I think, that time. Quite proud. Now I just gotta make my way down here. I'll worry about the gold later. I really would like to put it in, though, if I can.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Turn all of you guys off. I need to hammer all of you out of place. I need a T-junction, which I don't think I have an extra of. Go upstairs, grab the hammer. Oh, you guys are still getting stuck, huh? Why is that happening? I think I need to move them down. Because they're just piling up. Go. Beautiful. Still don't understand why you're getting caught. I wonder if it's just like a holdover of not liking to, I wonder if it's just that I need to remove all the cables. Is that what it is? Will these just compress on their own? Maybe that's what I need to do. Where is my hammer? I know I had one. Where the heck did I put it? Oh, it's over here. Duh. That's a bunch of turns. Oh, that's very effectively working. That's great. I was worried it wasn't going to be catching everything. Yeah, so why don't we fix the gems first so we don't have more problems when we get above again. Let's remove all these cables.
Huh?
Alright, so go around to each side, and then this should allow every one of these to just combine, compress, whatever you want to call it, on their own. Every time a gem comes in, it should just compress now. Let's just stick around and watch if that's the case. How long does it take for us to get another gem? Take some water while we wait. Better idea. Instead of waiting, why don't I just pull the gem out and observe? It doesn't do on its own. Why are you acting that way? It was before, wasn't it? Maybe I need to reset it.
Huh? Huh?
So the real test will be, does it compress all of these together like it's supposed to? And if it does, then that's great. Then we just have to reset all of the gem compressors. Oh my goodness. It seems like it's working. Oh, there's my pickaxe. Ha! Just got lost. Does seem like it's compressing though. So is that the difference? I just need to not have them on logic. That's really funny, if that's the case. Interesting. Here's the tier 2 pickaxe. Yeah, look at that. Didn't even need to buy another one, but that's okay. The money one is not the one I'm concerned about. What was I looking for? I need to reset all of these so that I don't have a pileup again. It's just going to be easier to do that. Go. Alright, so what I would do is toss you go. Press those. Nice. So working as needed. I just needed to get rid of all the levers and logic. Perfect. And then I just got to look into putting a weight reader above the last one. I think it was sapphires. And then we'll have weights for all of those. Which would be pretty cool. Alright, so back to what we were doing. Use a advanced rake. Common rake. And what I'd like to do Alright, go grab that hammer. And we can loosen up a bunch of those pieces. And our job should get easier. So if we were to take that straight piece, and then I just need to take that straight piece, and I need one more straight piece, so 3 straight pieces here, and then 1 more straight piece, so 4 straight pieces, and then we have no turns, and then I just gotta buy 3 mergers. And then that should allow that gold to fall over on these ones, and it shouldn't be any issue. Shouldn't be any issue. Key being shouldn't. Are you a T? No, you're an elbow as well. That's a bit of a bummer. So if I could find T, it would be all set. Because I could put a T here, and then all of that would be connected. Actually, I think I have an extra T. I just need to replace you with a straight. Perfect. That'll work out splendidly. Beautiful. And then I just need a straight here. Technically, I don't even need straights. I could save a bunch of pipes that way. If I just had... No, because I'd have to have straights there. And... Am I better off just putting straights and then just having this be a turn? I think so. Because then I can have all of these just kind of spit out. And also have the conveyors. That way I don't have to waste all these pipes. So if I put a straight there, then that's 2 straights. Plus another 3. And then that still gets us what we want. Yeah. And I almost want just the mergers. Actually, I think I have to, right? Because if I put a straight here, then I can have a conveyor belt running all the way around. But what we want to figure out is where do we need to actually put it? Oh, I probably also want another T there, so that's kind of the problem. Although I guess I could just save. And then not even have to worry about a pipe. And that's putting all the pressure into all of you guys. Yeah, okay, I'm alright with that. So that's 3 straights and 2 mergers. 4 straights, because I want that to be a straight as well. I think that makes sense. 4 straights and a merger. Four straights and a merger. And then that's solidified. Oh, that's what I want to do. Memo to self, I need to knock those into place. Lock all this in place so I'm not accidentally picking it up like I just did. Oh, right, I wanted to put this in the cart. I want to grab another pickaxe. Then I can try to mine through all that tier 2 material. Oh, I should probably grab my helmet light. So I can actually see what I'm doing. Yep. Alright, so that'll allow us to turn all these back on. And then once we figure out more belts, we can fix the rest. I'm tempted to just put straights here and just put one merger, and then it seems like it'll be easier. I can put three straights, 4 straights, and a merger, and that'll be easier to do, I think, than all of what I was just trying to do. Alright, so put on the helmet light. Can I dig? I can't dig. Alright, so I think I have to find where this water edge ends. I think we were right on the edge of where it went down. Interesting. Ah, okay, so it's right there. So if I ran basically straight. It'd basically be like right here. But I want to go down deeper than that. So that is where the water is. Yeah, just because that was irritating me. So how far down can we go? so try to go directly from the conveyor belt. I'll just widen this later. Okay, so it can't actually go straight. Not getting, doesn't seem like I'm getting any closer. Alright, I'm stuck. Alright, so seems like it can't go quite straight. So if we went at an angle, this is where the water is. Can we only go as deep as this? Surely not. Because we must have been going deeper than that before. Maybe not. I thought we were deeper than that in the last tunnel we were just making, but I guess not. So if I was to dig straight down, get to the water. And is that as far as I can go? I'm tempted to put dynamite down here.
Huh?
What I'd do is I would just grab my drill in case you're in the blast zone.
Huh? Huh?
I can't imagine it's going to be that big. Alright, so I need a straight. And a 10-second delay. Go, and I need a button. Can I fix you? I have to come back in a second. Okay. Unstuck. I'm very curious to see how this works.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Oh, well, thank you. Love you too, Bubba. Probably apple cider vinegar. Or not apple cider vinegar, apple cider. We got from apple picking. It's quite good. Not gonna lie. I'm warming up to it. It's quite nice. Okay, so realistically, I just need to plop down the wire and the button. We should be okay. Keep getting stuck down there. So, the only trouble is I can't get out of here. So the question is, do I press this and press unstuck and then wait to see what happens? Did that create a nice big space? Doesn't feel like it did. Did create a couple scrap chunks. But it doesn't feel like it opened up anything. Though it might have. And it's hard to compare sometimes. Pickaxing. So if I go over to where the other place is and aim towards that, do I see like a nice big opening? No, not really. I mean, that's where we were digging, and it doesn't seem like it opened up anything at all. Unless I'm missing something, I don't see a giant opening, which is what I would expect out of a TNT explosion. Maybe I need to get a nuke? Maybe that's what we do? Feels like the TNT barrel didn't do much of anything. Because I would like to understand, can I just blow this up and get some goodies? Like, open up a nice big space. I think it makes sense that I should be able to. Pretty sure we can afford TNT, so... Or, not a TNT, a bomb. Yeah, we got 113,000. How much does a bomb cost? A nuke, as it were. Also, how big of a explosion is a nuke? If we can afford 2, maybe I'd blow one up at Ember Cradle and find out how much how much destruction it does. Because it sure would be nice to not have to dig all that out by hand. I think it's like 20,000 for one. 26,000, yeah. So if we bought 2,
I've tried to taste logic before. The results were shocking.
that's 52,000. That's half of our money. Which we can make back in no time, so I'm not overly concerned. I think it makes sense to test it out.
Huh?
And if this is as big as I think it is, we should only need the 1. I just don't know if it's proportional to like real world. I probably do want another button, which is only 84. Oh, there's the money. Go. Is that too dark? I think that's a normal amount of shadow. I can't tell though. Kind of lost in translation. Maybe that's what it is. Is it the bloom? Ah, I think it was the bloom. Alright, cool. I don't need bloom. Yeah, it's still kind of weird, but a lot less weird. Actually, we have South Hope. We have a huge open space at South Hope. Why don't we figure out how big it is here? So we got a straight pipe. Can I? Yeah, perfect. Pickaxe. The tomatoes are grown. These guys are not. The carrots are grown. Nice. Really awesome. Wait, how did the carrots start getting chopped up? That's weird. Were you pulling? No. That's very, very odd. I don't know how you started chopping. Alright, so put this in here. Drive to the other side. Probably should have bought 2 buttons. What I'll do is I'll dig a small hole. Drop you in the hole. Yeah, there you go. And
Huh?
go. we go. Alright, so if we pull you all the way to the other round, as far away as possible. I don't know if you can actually die in Hydroneer, but we're about to find out. I set off a nuke standing next to it. I assume something bad happens. Cool. Alright, so it created a nice big crater. We didn't die, though. We just... under the nuclear sun that is the explosion. That's a very big crater, though. Very deep crater, nonetheless. It didn't go down... It didn't go as wide as I was thinking it was gonna, though. So that's curious. So it is a rather large crater. So that's good. So yeah, if we were to plant one of those in the spot we were looking at, take the scrap with us. I think that's worth it. Because I dug down as deep as I can. I just need to go buy another button. Might be worth the timer. Actually, probably worth a clip. Timer. Do 2 of those. Nope.
Huh?
And another button. Perfect. 420. 420. What are the chances? Where's my money? There you are. Alright, so yeah, this will allow us to put 20 seconds on a timer. Take all that out real quick.
Huh?
Bunch of conveyors. Sorry, not sorry. My dude.
Take a look at my goods.
I need 1. Nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then probably
Huh?
another like 10 for the tier 3 we're making.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Looking for summer.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Really should have brought a cart.
Huh?
That's okay, we'll have conveyors for the next time.
Huh? Huh?
At least get the gold up and running. We can turn that on. Down to how much now? 58,000. That's still pretty good. But yeah, we could probably siphon off some gold, turn it into a sword, sell it for like 100,000, and we'll be right back where we were again. Because we got enough, we have almost enough gold to get 900,000. So not even concerned. All right, making my way all the way. Alright, so I drop these down there. They'll make their way down. I needed a combiner, right? A merger? Merger. Excuse me. Forgot to buy a merger. Well, I can always borrow the one that I'm using for my logic saw. It's not the worst of things to happen. And yeah, this guy. So go down there, grab our hammer. Now I am curious, if I swapped you guys, would you still work the same way? Would you progress? Huh. So you don't even need a merger. Because you're moving so fast you actually contain each other. Oh, perfect. Never mind then. That all works out great. I can go turn on the gold vein. And that should be awesome. Let's just double check real quick, actually. If I take a piece of dirt and I throw it on that conveyor belt over there, does it end up where I want it to end up? Or do you do something funky? I don't think I saw where you went. Oh, perfect. It landed exactly on the belt. Amazing. Alright, so I just gotta get the nuke down there. Secure you with the timers. Okay. One timer. Unstuck. Carry our button down with us. Goodness gracious. Apparently, I ran into the tier 3 material, so I gotta go get the tier 3 pickaxe. So we gotta be extra careful. This is the one that costs tokens instead of money, so it's gonna be painful if we lose this one. Not that we should, but just pointing it out. Okay, so. Okay. Leave that all the way upstairs. I'll grab the button. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. See good smoke. It didn't really clear out a very big area, though. That's disappointing. I mean, it did clear out a area, but not a very big area. I am curious, what are all these chunks from? Because there's nothing down here. And it did clear an area. So that's where we were. Yeah, so that's where we were with our drill. So that's about as deep as it gets, I guess. Interesting. Really no difference. What I can do is I can put this drill here, and then the water comes in from above, and I can just make a nice little plateau with the rake. Go turn on the gold. Turned all our drills on.
Huh? Huh?
Do I need... I think I need a pressure chamber closer. Because it doesn't seem like you guys are all giving me dirt. Seems like this one is. That one isn't. This one isn't. Interesting. Noted. And still pushing out a bunch of dirt.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
I'm almost wondering if I put up one of those tin foils. The ramps, the sheet ramps. And then that helps any dirt falling over to just fall onto this as well. But boy, that like doubled all of our dirt output. That's great. Alright. Try to open this up a little, make a little like plateau for all these drills to stand on.
Huh?
Far down. So can I take dirt from above and put it down there and have it still count as dirt from tier 3? That is the question. Almost feels like we're right underneath our whatchamacallit. Sure seems like it added it at the same tier. At least a tier 2 shovel, it seems. to make this at least a little more efficient. Alright, well, that's a drill, so at least that can start coming up and out. So I really need that. And I can do a straight. Go. That'll help us get verticals. Vertical. Uh, I need water. So I think the only trouble is going to be I don't think I can get mined out as much as I need it to get mined out. But we'll find out shortly. So if I sequester all this out, yeah, so I can only get to a certain level with the tier 2. But it does seem like I'm able to make pretty decent progress. at least make as much progress as I can with the tier 2. At some point, I have to come through the other side. Certainly, right? Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, at some point I have to come up to that ramp. Beautiful. So if I can get all of that to kind of come up straight, then I can put a joiner here and just have all of that join.
Huh?
Alright, so where did you come up and out? Gonna need like another 20 pipes. Yeah. Probably another 10 elbows would do it, and another 20 straights. But we've learned our lesson. Don't take the pallet, take the cart. The cart's much better at transporting because it can, everything can stack on top of each other.
Huh? Huh?
And what we can do is take all the verticals on the pallet. I think we have a couple verticals down here, maybe. Maybe not. I might have used them all to build this guy. Thought I had some verticals. Ah, I do. They're over here. Beautiful. Totally what I needed to do. Alright, so I can bring the pallet down.
Huh? 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 Huh?
So, get the first one going. Beautiful. Off stream, I can go and do shopping. Oh,
Huh?
so that you guys don't have to watch me do the shopping next time. Alright, so I need to buy 1 elbow, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably, yeah, like 10. 10 easily. Probably better to buy like 15. And we'll be pretty close. And then at some point it'll even out and we can just buy a bunch of straights and then an elbow. And we should be good. I'm actually thinking this will have to be 1 higher. Yeah, I think it might have to be. That's okay. So we need a left turn and a straight. Pretty sure we have a left turn. So that's good. And yeah, we're going to want to grab our cart and bring that up above. Left turn, nice. First try. Yep, and then I can put a straight here, and then, yeah, perfect. It's all come together. Let's go make our sword to make our money. I aim for something that's about 200,000 or so. That should hold us out for quite a while. How much gold do we have? Oh man, so much gold coming in. I love that. How much do we have total right now? 1 million. So, what is that math? 1.19, 1,97241 divided by 59,862 is about 20 per. So if I wanted 200,000, it'd be 200,000 divided by 20 is 10,000. So I need a weight of 10,000. Let's double check if that's right. $10,000, that's 200,000. Perfect. Eat you up. Put you back into the mix. Because realistically, we should actually get more than 200,000 once we make it into a sword. I think it's 230. What do you think, chat?
Huh?
260. Ooh. And if we sell it to the merchant that will buy weapons for more, we could get even more than 260. But that should be holding us over for quite a while. Got a bunch of straights.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Go. One straight over here. Beautiful. And I'm debating if I want to just hook up this pipe into like a T. I'm thinking I might. I think maybe I just hook this up over there and be done with it. And it can all run on one water line. Because that's kind of what I did here, right? Oh no, I do have it separate. Alright, so I gotta break this water line off and make it into the drills. I just have you going here. So the gold is connected to this drill line. Okay, that's not so bad. Put you here. Just to kind of get an idea for how many more we need. Probably put a cork in that guy. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted to just put in some sheets. Just so if anything ever possibly gets thrown off, it will have more likelihood of bouncing back onto the pelts.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Ooh, I didn't realize I was gonna hiss. Is that hot? Now, I'm wondering if we go and we replace this pressure tank. See if I can anymore. I don't know if I can. Oh, right. I just brought my hammer upstairs. Go grab the hammer. So, stop all that. Oh, an emerald. Go. And I want to put you in place. Yeah, this might not be the best place to do all of this. Oh,
Huh?
how'd you end up
Huh?
there? Can I get to you from the other side? So if I drop you in here... Nah, it doesn't work. Nah, doesn't work. So the issue is that I need a way to connect. Hmm. Why do I put you right here? And then I just gotta put a straight pipe there, but we have an abundance of those. And that should solve that problem. And hope it works. Oh yeah, look how fast that belt is moving. My goodness. Oh, I love it. I mean, we thought we were getting gold before. This is obnoxious. Oh, got a ruby down here too. Very nice. Amazing. So that means we're actually getting even more pressure than we were before, right? 338. $350. Nice. Amazing. Love it. Don't even really need you anymore. Kind of a waste of space. Yeah, so the next thing is I gotta figure out a better pressure chamber. I'm thinking I just take this guy out and put him over here. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, I didn't loosen you. That was quite silly.
Huh?
One. This should
Huh?
change the game for us. Now all of you should be getting water. All of you should be pumping. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. You guys are too deep, aren't you?
Huh?
Get another straight pipe. Real quick. Before my wife gets really mad at me for running so late. Grab our pickaxe. Can we clear those drills out? Come on, please work. So 5 out of the 6 are working. So I just gotta figure out what is going on with this one. No. 4 out of the 6. Because this guy also isn't working. It's interesting because this guy is not steaming. This one is. So what's the difference? Because it's getting so much pressure? I think so. So by the time it gets around to these two, it's not getting enough, apparently. We're not getting as much. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. That is strange. I almost feel like I should put a T here and then it'll share even better pressure. Actually, that's an idea. What if I put the pressure chamber over there? You are connected, right? That's like, what is going on? Yeah, I don't know. I imagine it has to be the way the dirt is impacting. There we go. Got that one to work. So it must just be that I didn't have enough mined away. There we go. Alright. Noted. Apparently that was that sensitive. Alright, so we get ourselves another better pressure chamber, and this will go even faster. Alright, thanks everybody. That was really, really fun for me. Hopefully it was fun for you. And yeah, we'll probably start off next stream selling that sword. We'll get a ton of money, and we can buy, you know, whatever, 10, 15 conveyors and a bunch of pipes. Alright, have a great night. See you all later. Bye.